A very good morning to all of you children. Did you wake up and have you had a nice meal? Did you do some of your other subjects? Since you will be getting around, I think, 4 subjects a day. So I thought I'll keep it for the evening. Okay. Now make sure that your hands are clean. Okay. Keep washing your hands with soap and using the sanitizers. I know all of you are very careful about your cleanliness. Listen to whatever your mama and baba tell you. Okay. Okay. Now today we will study constructing circuits in page number 98. Please open your course book to page 98. Now yesterday in the first lesson we did speak about the main components. This word was big. Components means the parts. So when we make an electric circuit, like I explained yesterday, we have the switch, we have the light, and what we cannot see inside in the wall, we have the wires. Does the AC, does the fan, does the light keep on working always? No, right? It will start working only when we switch on. So these parts, the switch, the wire, the bulb, all these are parts that are needed to complete a circuit. Okay? These parts are also known as components. Now, you can also always make a simple electric component, an electric circuit using different components. And if you have any of these which are shown in the picture at home, you can try it out. Now you can't go outside, all the shops are closed. So once they are open, once everything is normal, then we'll prepare one in school. Okay, so what are the 4 components that you can see there? There are 4 pictures on the left hand side, and on the right hand side, look at the 4 words. It's battery, lamp, wire and switch. Okay, so as the statement goes, next just below the match the column, all you have to do in this picture and the words is, I'm sure each one of you must have finished by now with your pencils. Come on, use a ruler to draw the line. Don't draw the line that is shaky. Have you finished drawing the lines and matching the bulb, the wire, instead of bulb it's written lamp, the wire, the switch and the battery. Okay, fine. Now let's move to the next slide. This slide okay. So now the first question that I have written here, name a few components in a circuit. What are the few components? You have battery, you have lamp, the wire, buzzer and switch. Now I request all of you to please write this question number 1 and question number 2 in your notebook. Which side? The ruled side. Come on. So we've named the few components in a circuit. Now what do you mean by a circuit? It's like the complete circle. You know, circuit. It starts and ends at the same place. Only when the circuit is complete, the bulb will glow, the AC will work, the fan will work, any electrical device will work. Okay? Now, there's the next question with the pen. It says, can you list any other electrical components? I'm sure you can write maybe 3 or 4 at least. This is for your homework. Now, constructing the circuit, as I told you, if you have any of these simple things at home, you can construct. Otherwise, as soon as you get back, we'll do it in the class. Okay? Now, come to the next page, page 99. You can see the picture of 2 batteries. Very clear. Battery, this word is quite common to you, right? Now, why do we need a battery? We need it to make electricity flow. We need some energy, right? We need some source of energy. Like we need food to move around. And what happens at the end of the day when we don't have our food? It's like we can't do our work. So the same way, Battery is where any of these devices, now obviously you will not have the AC working on batteries, but maybe we can talk about the mobile phones. They use the rechargeable batteries. Or you have a torchlight, or you have the remote. All of these, they use the battery. So when they use the battery, it's like their food. So what do these batteries do? They make the electricity flow. What do? They make the electricity flow. Now come to slide number 3. How do these batteries make electrical energy? Inside the batteries, there are some chemicals. Okay, now these are never try to open any of the batteries. If you find them, whether they are old, it can be dangerous because these chemicals are poison. Okay, so inside the batteries there are some chemicals, and these chemicals, they react. So when they react, they will produce energy. Yes, and that helps to produce the electrical energy. The next question, question number 4, question number 3 and 4 also, you will copy it down in your notebook. What is a cell? Now, just as you have a big house, inside a house you have many different rooms, right? Each room we will talk about as if it's a cell. Many of these rooms or the cells will make your house or the battery. So, what is a cell? It's the small component. Again, what do you mean by component? Component is the part inside a battery. What does it have? What is so special in the cell? It has a positive and a negative end. You know the difference between plus and minus, right? When we have more, add up, we will always add. When you have to take away, it is minus. So the same way, in a battery or in a cell which is inside a battery, we have two ends. What are the two ends? One is positive and the other is the negative end. These ends, the other word for this end is also terminal. Okay, so what happens exactly in these cells? Now we are going to say, when does this electricity flow? I mean, if suppose I have water in a bottle, unless I open the bottle, unless I pour the water, will the water flow? No. Again, if I pour the water with the bottle holding in my hand, it will fall down fast. But if I pour the water slowly on the table, will it flow very fast? No. So, here comes question number 5. When does electricity flow? It flows when the tiny particles, they move. From where do they move? They move from the positive side to the negative side when the wire is connected. Okay, when the wire is connected, you have to connect the wire, right? It's same as you have the book, you are there. Unless and until you read, the teacher is also there. But unless and until you read, will you be able to understand the lesson? No. Okay, now let's come to question number 6. Why are rechargeable batteries useful? Look at that word, re. Now, re means you can use it again and again. You know, these batteries which cannot be reused, what do? We just throw it out. And once you throw it out, what is it happening? It goes and harms our environment. So, the rechargeable batteries are better because we can reuse them. We just have to recharge and reuse them. And of course, money is a point. So, they are cheaper and better for our environment because we are taking care. It's important that we take care of the earth. Yes. Now can you see the last question? Make a list of 3 things that use a rechargeable battery. Come on, this also Very simple. All of you can do it. You just write down 3 things where they use a rechargeable battery. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next lesson.